Marvel Studios shocked the entertainment industry in summer of 2022 when they announced Avengers Secret Wars, and obviously speculation has run rampant on who exactly the villain of the film could be. Many believe it could still be Kang the Conqueror, who of course will be the villain of Avengers the Kang Dynasty, and there's plenty of reasons to believe that Kang would be the villain. But then they could also mirror some of the things they did with Infinity War and Endgame that could pull in some backlash, which is why some people believe the return of the Beyonder in Marvel Comics signifies that he's going to be the villain of Secret Wars. So Marvel just recently announced that Avengers Beyond will officially be happening down the road. And they released the synopsis of the story that says, and I quote, "The Avengers finally realized the shocking truth behind their latest action-packed adventures when they confront the one and only Beyonder, who is returning with a vengeance and hatching his latest twisted scheme for the Marvel Universe." Okay, so we look at all that, and obviously it looks like they could be setting up another Secret Wars. And the fact that they're calling it Avengers Beyond to kind of, bring him back into the fold, talk about things happening that are out of control, predetermined events that have been possibly controlled by outside forces and all that. It looks like that they're definitely prepping the Beyonder for a bigger impact on the Marvel Universe in the next couple of years. Now, this is important because the last couple times we've seen things like this happen, characters return that are getting pushes in live action, we were led to see Kang the Conqueror return, who is now going to have a way more prominent event and miniseries and things going on in Marvel Comics. On top of this, we saw this with Ultron. We saw this with Thanos. We keep seeing this with these big villains. So people believe that this could be a way of them to bring back the Beyonder, play around with some ideas and concepts that they might be using in upcoming Avengers films, and see how they test with audiences. And honestly, it's not that surprising because this is what they've done time and time again when it comes to Marvel Comics being a test bed for, well, returning characters, new ideas, new directions for characters, and sort of just seeing how the fans respond, and it's worked so far. So I definitely think that there's something to this, especially when you have the writers of this series talking about how this story is going to be big, important, and how they loved Secret Wars, and they're hoping that this can capture that spirit again. I think they're definitely setting up this as a sort of, hey, remember the Beyonder, remember who he is, because in a couple years, he's appearing on film, and it's going to be a big deal.